I drafted 50 wrestlers to my roster, and these are our starting champions. And now we're gonna go to the end of year 1 and see if anything interesting happened. So in July, Matt Riddle became the US champ. Then in August, Randy Orton became the US champ. Bayley won the women's championship. Sasha won the women's championship. Then Matt won the title back in October. Then Bayley won the title back in November. Seth retained the WWE championship. Becky is the new women's champion. And then in March, Charlotte is the new women's champion. Of course she was. So we end year 1 with Rey Mysterio as the WWE champion, Matt Riddle as the US champion, Charlotte Flair as the women's champion, and AJ Styles is holding the Money in the Bank contract. Now let's go to the end of year 2. In July, Becky became the new women's champion, defeating Charlotte Flair. And then in August, Brock Lesnar became the WWE champion. Sasha Banks defeated Becky Lynch. Bayley defeated Sasha Banks for the women's title. Then in January, Asuka became the new women's champion. That title is going between everybody. My goodness. Adam Cole, baby, is the new WWE champion in January. Asuka retained the women's championship. You'll have to see it. I don't think we've seen anyone really retain it yet. Brock Lesnar defeated Adam Cole to get the WWE championship back. Sami Zayn is the new US champ. Adam Cole took the WWE championship back from Brock Lesnar. Asuka defended her championship again. Adam Cole retains the title. Randy is the new US champ. Asuka then again defends the women's championship. Okay, go off, Asuka. And year 2 ends with these champions. Now let's go to the end of year 3. Kind of interested to see what's on this year's WrestleMania card. Jerry the King Lawler versus Darby Allin for the US title. Okay. We got Sonya versus Becky for the women's title. The Ultimate Warrior and Mike Tyson are going to be going at it. We got Bret Hart versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. And in the main event, it's CM Punk, Bobby Lashley, and Roman Reigns in a triple threat with no title. I mean, to be fair, that match needs no title. Lashley won the triple threat. Brock is the WWE champion. Ultimate Warrior beat Mike Tyson. Sonya Deville is the women's champ. What? And Darby Allin wins the US title. Mike Tyson won the WWE championship in year 3. What the hell? Sasha Banks ended Asuka's dominant title reign as women's champion. Cesaro defeats Randy Orton to become the new United States champion. Aleister Black won the WWE title. Aleister defended the WWE title back-to-back pay-per-views. And Darby Allin actually won the US title for the first time in October, then successfully defended it in February. And then Brock Lesnar became the new WWE champion. We had a lot of WWE champions this year. Darby defended the US title again in March. Yo, he's a dominant champ. And then of course, as we saw, Sonya Deville defeated Becky Lynch for the women's title. Also in year 3, Charlotte Flair won the Royal Rumble, and then Bret Hart won the Royal Rumble. Wait, if Charlotte Flair won the Rumble, why wasn't she included in the title match though? Interesting. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because Charlotte is Miss Money in the Bank and The Rock is Mr. Money in the Bank. They never cash those in. I think the craziest thing that's happened so far was Mike Tyson winning the WWE championship. Now we're gonna simulate to the end of year 4. In the main event of WrestleMania in year 4 is Roman Reigns versus The Rock for the title. That's insane. So wait, does that mean Roman won the Rumble? So Bayley won the Royal Rumble and then Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. Okay. So in year 4, Christian won the WWE Championship. Chyna won the Raw Women's Championship. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first time Chyna actually won a title in this universe mode simulation. Tyler Breeze won the US title. So I'm interested to see who walks out of WrestleMania with the titles this year. Jerry the King Lawler walks out of WrestleMania with the US title. Becky retains the Women's Championship. And in our main event, the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns, defeats The Rock for the WWE title. As he should. Bro, Mike Tyson is goated in this sim. How did Sin Cara get booked? And now, since we're going into the last year, I want to switch some people around in the divisions. I moved some people around in each division. So now we're going to simulate the Survivor Series because we haven't seen what a 4v4 match looked like yet. We got Ultimate Warrior, Luchasaurus, Mike Tyson, and Brock Lesnar versus Sami Zayn, Snoop Dogg, Samoa Joe, and Cedric Alexander. I couldn't even tell you who'd win that. See, this match seems pretty cool. We got Sasha, Charlotte, Mickey, and Rhea versus Carmella, Sonya, Tony, and Bianca. That's a cool match. Oh, and Team Sami Zayn wins. You know, I'm just gonna say that Snoop Dogg got the pin. And Team Sasha Banks wins at Survivor Series. Now we gotta simulate to the Royal Rumble and see who won. So Sasha Banks won the Royal Rumble, and so did Brock Lesnar. Whoever Brock's facing at WrestleMania for the title is gonna be interesting for sure. Snoop Dogg is getting a US title opportunity against Cesaro at the Elimination Chamber. Please tell me Snoop wins. Oh, he lost. I'm so sad. And in the 6-man Elimination Chamber for the WWE title, AJ Styles will go into Fastlane as the WWE champion. Bobby Lashley versus The Rock, and Bobby won? Okay. And in the main event, it was a 6-woman Elimination Chamber for the women's title, and Alexa Bliss walks out as the champ. All right, who cares about Fastlane? We're just gonna go to WrestleMania. So at WrestleMania, we got Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the women's title, and Alexa Bliss walks out with the title. I'm kind of surprised about that. Undertaker versus Apollo Crews. Interesting. And Apollo beat him? Oh, that, okay. Okay. And now it is time for Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Let's watch. And here we go. With Paul Heyman at ringside, we got Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles for the WWE title. And these two know each other pretty well. They faced at Survivor Series a couple of years back, which was actually a pretty good match. So I'm excited for this. And Brock Lesnar taking control and brings AJ down already. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a squash match or not. And I don't know if it's going to be a squash match for AJ. I know Brock Lesnar won the Royal Rumble, but usually in these universe modes, for whatever reason, the person who wins the Royal Rumble get squashed at Mania. But that does not look like it's gonna happen this time, as AJ Styles brings Brock Lesnar down to the mat. Okay, some simple snap suplex to bring AJ down. Brock Lesnar taking his time. Do we really got another suplex? Look, I know you the dude with Suplex City and all that, but bring out a different move. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, AJ is getting demolished in this match. It's been all Brock Lesnar. Oh, and as I say that, AJ finally gets a counter and gives Brock Lesnar a DDT. Okay, to the ropes, knee right to the face. Brock is stunned. Nothing crazy has happened in this match yet. It's been pretty slow, not in a bad way though. Okay, and Brock Lesnar is about to stomp out AJ Styles. Goodness, bro. Brock Lesnar's health is still in the green, and AJ is starting to get to the red. This might be Brock Lesnar winning at WrestleMania. I'm saying that right now. Oh, okay, chop. Brock answers back with a mean clothesline. Goodness. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar is making it look easy, bro. This man is already using his signature. AJ, welcome to Suplex City, my friend. Is Brock just gonna end it right here? He's just gonna use the F5 right here. AJ hasn't even gotten to resiliency. I think that's a wrap. 1, 2, oh my God. By the game standards, that wasn't a squash match, but that was a squash match. It wasn't even close. Brock Lesnar is the new WWE champion. And to end WrestleMania off, we got Cesaro versus Rey Mysterio versus Cedric Alexander for the US title. Who's walking out of Mania with the win? It's gonna be Rey Mysterio. I think the 3 most interesting things that happened in all of these 5 years, Asuka was the most dominant champion in all of the 5 years. She defended the title the most. We had like 3 or 4 different WWE champions in year 3. And then we had The Rock versus Roman Reigns for the WWE title at the end of year 4 at WrestleMania. I wouldn't have booked a better main event, honestly. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember to drop a like, and YouTube says you'll like this video right here. Let's see if they're right.